release you and asks you to your knees like nothing else. It punishes you, but just when you think the punishment is over, it punishes you more. It does not care who you are, where you come from, or what you look like. Coach Stubbs' choice used to tell me that rugby is the leveler of men, and I couldn't agree more. But all of this pain rugby can cause is this for the reason for all of the bonds that are made. I do not have any friends in rugby. I have brothers. And we are brothers bound by purpose, bound by the badge we wear, bound by our hunger for greatness. And brotherhood is why I can stand up here and say that we are a championship team. It has not been easy. We started off as a team that backed the backbone. We struggled with discipline, but after the loss of blood, sweat, and tears, and some extra goodness courtesy of Coach Stubbs, we were transformed into the team we are today. But I cannot take credit. This thanks to the best vice captain, my right-hand man, Angus Smith. He was the first to give me insight before making an important decision, or to help me deal with the team when I needed it most. He is an unsung hero that you should come up here with me and do speech. Coach Stubbs is the grindstone, sharpness, and the unbreakable players, but with an undefeated on tour, even nailed him out to his history books. Mr. O'Connell was more than just a coach to me. He was a mentor and a guru of the game. It was thanks to his masterclass that we achieved what we did. But most of all, it is because of the boys who gave everything they had for wearing the jersey. Whether it was the boy who rode patience to save water, or the boy who started every match, each and every one of them was rightfully here in the championship-winning machine. I set a goal at the beginning of the season, to be able to stand up here victorious, and the only reason I can do so. I can remember my first rugby practice, playing E-team in junior school, being scared to even tackle a bag. Never would I have thought that I would get the honor of captaining a team like this. And going on tour, where Gareth scored a try in the 5 meter, and Daniel making someone do a backflip, to equal sickness by the juniors. It has been memorable, and I will truly cherish those moments. But I cannot tell you about the sunshine and rainbows without telling you of the thunder and rain that came before. We lost. There were times that the game was left to a kick that wouldn't be made, or a tackle that would be missed. There were times when I questioned the purpose of playing a game that had let me heartbroken on multiple occasions. But then I would remember the pride I felt being a junior and watching the first team win the AF Championship in 2022. I remembered that I was playing for every other person wearing the badge. I remembered that when I was wearing the jersey, I was representing every player that had come before me, and that I was building a legacy for those who will come after me. It's after I realized that there is a very small percentage of people who have the privilege of captaining the first team, and an even smaller amount to be captain of the championship-winning team. This team will always have a special place in my heart, and I can faithfully say that we have left our mark by achieving something very few have. I truly am grateful to each and everyone who made this season possible. Before I leave, I have one last thing to say. When I was making this speech, people asked me, what would I have said if we didn't win? I guess we'll never know.
I appreciate everything you also done for me, and I hope the life and energy you bring will carry on forever. So, be the wonderful girlies I know you are, and don't miss me too much. Bye.
Morning, college. How do I even begin? How can I fit everything I want to say into a 2-minute speech? I guess I'll start off by saying thank you. Thank you, James, for the best season the captains could ever ask for. Thank you for always giving it your all, even when it was the last thing you wanted to do. Thank you for always showing up, even when all you wanted to do was stay at home and sleep. Thank you for never giving up and always believing we were in the game. Thank you to Coach Josh, who I can say on behalf of everyone, changed all of our lives and hockey at the school forever. There is no other coach like you. Thank you to Coach Melvin, who always had us in line and always had a smile on his face that was amazing. It is sad that my last season at school was only my second full one. I can honestly say I was the happiest at hockey, and not with my teammates, but my brothers. People I couldn't wait to spend my afternoons with. From the Jets to Damien, who if I didn't mention in the speech would be angry at me. We are now, whether we like it or not, a family. A messy and disorganized one, but one no other. And there is truly none other like us. If I could do it over again 1,000 times, I would without a doubt. Thank you, boys, for giving me the opportunity to be your captain. It is something that I will never forget, and I will always be grateful. I love you all, my kids. Thank you.
Good morning, college. I am Dakar Ajoya, and I'm the Netball captain for 2025. However, if you had told me before me that I'd be standing up here saying a farewell speech as Netball captain, I probably would have laughed and rolled my eyes. Because back then, I wanted nothing to do with netball. I thought it was too much running, too many rules, and just too much chaos. But in grade 5, for reasons I still fully can't explain, maybe boredom, maybe bravery, maybe someone forced me. Oh wait, someone did force me. I finally decided to give it a try, and that one small decision changed everything. Because somehow, between the missed passes, the blisters, and the confusion of which line was which, I started to fall in love with the game. Netball went from something I avoided to something I couldn't imagine my life without. To my first team girls, I don't even know where to start. You've been more than just my teammates, you've been my sisters. The kind who showed up, played hard, and held each other together when it mattered most. We sweated together, cried together, laughed until we couldn't breathe, and played our hearts out every single time. To Ms. Marco, thank you for being the calm in the chaos. You believed in us even when we didn't believe in ourselves, and your steady presence grounded us when the pressure was on. To the matrix, wow, this is it. The final whistle, the last huddle. We've been through it all, the long bus rides, the sweaty practices, the heartbreaks, and the wins that made us feel unstoppable. And even though we're going our separate ways, nothing will ever take away what we built together on this court. We're not just closing a chapter, we're closing a legacy, and I'm proud of what we've left behind on the courts. To the younger players, I know it feels like you've got time. I know it feels like you've got forever, but trust me, it goes by so fast. 1 minute you're tumbling with your ball, the next minute you're playing your final match. So love the game. Show up not just with your body, but with your heart. Enjoy every second. Trust your team. Play with fire, and take care of each other. And remember, you only get one netball high school netball journey, so make it count. To Mr. Robertson, thank you for being the calm in the chaos. Whether we were firing 20 questions at you at once, misplacing your bet, or dealing with last-minute changes, you handled it all with patience and ease. I truly appreciate the opportunity to have worked with you. Your steady presence and the behind-the-scenes effort kept everything running smoothly. Thank you for all you've done for us this season. Netball gave me more than I ever imagined. It gave me memories I'll treasure forever and people I'll never forget. It's been a true honor to serve as your netball captain for 2025 and to represent this incredible school, this team, and the sport that changed my life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
year we had the house competition, and of course girls won. And at the end of the Catholics became second. We had a very good season this year, and our boys came in always like a winner. I would like to thank the teachers that accompanied us, Mr. Flint, Mrs. Harrison, and Ms. Lowe, and Mr. Bullen for arranging the in-house competition and all of morning. And mostly thank you to my fellow runners. Good luck to next season at 2026. Thank you.
When I was asked to write a speech about my journey with drama, I thought, piece of cake. But as I sat in front of the laptop trying to write a 1-minute speech about everything I'm grateful for about drama, I was coming up blank. How could I describe in 1 minute what hours of explaining could not do? First, I would have to describe my gratitude towards the teachers who took us on this journey. It is a blessing to have teachers who care enough to give you a shot, to give you a chance to be passionate and see. Then I would have to try and explain the cast families that were forged in these productions. And you'd roll your eyes because what a sappy thing to say, but it's the truth. Then I would try and have to explain to a room of people who don't know me how much theatre has changed me, how much I'm not the same person that I was in the beginning of this. And finally, the most difficult and maybe even impossible part, trying to describe what it's like saying goodbye. The joy these productions have brought me is too great for me to tell you a sad story, and yet the weight of them, of leaving them, is too heavy for me to tell you a cheerful one. So as I sit and contemplate what on earth I can say to describe it, I'll say this. Art is important. The theatre is important. You may not feel that it's your thing, or that you're not talented enough, but the theatre is about passion and life and family, far more than it is about talents. So try it. Whether it's a professional production or a full play, try it. Because no matter how trivial it may be, it makes you feel more alive. And without further ado, I am honored to announce that the next year's major production will be Beauty and the Beast.
Everything about me and one of my best friends getting roles, or getting nominated for some crazy award from cast, or what it would be like to perform at a professional theatre. And I can understand and say that all those videos are not memories of what happens thanks to our incredible drama department. But one thing I was too scared to age with us is to say goodbye to her. I don't really understand and explain to you how much drama has meant to me over the years. The auditions for the 2026 major production are happening next term, so just trust me and give it a try. Because it might just change your life, and it means just as much to you as it has to me. Some of us would kill to have one last audition. And I wouldn't be right to say this goodbye to drama without saying a few very important thank yous. To Mr. Bell, Mr. Walmart, Mr. Dicker, and Mr. Faces. Thank you for always believing in us and ensuring we don't make an absolute fool of ourselves on stage. To Julie, thank you for being my buddy and my mom and my wife. Always the person I can go to share crazy ideas and get excited about what we have launched. And finally, to my fellow Idol Stars performers, backstage crew, and to my favorite castmates, my brave family. I love you all. Thank you for creating memories with me that even with Kayla, who was very imaginative, could never have dreamt of. And to the village, thank you for having us as your army captains. It's been an honor, and I know all of you are very good hands with very good hands. Thank you. choir members to please stand up. And I was last night. So thank you very much for making us all so happy. I'm going to hand over now to Mr. McQuaid, who's going to make all happiness. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I am going to start with our grade 7 awards. Obviously, we're going to 2 claps, and let's get started. The first one is Alessia Cameron, who's the most improved under 13 A netball player of the season. Daniel Chiketri, under 13 rugby player of the season. Adam Desi, under 13 B boys soccer player of the season. Uzo Dinazwelu, most improved under 13 B netball player of the season. Kellen Erasmus, for hockey, the most enthusiastic junior boys player of the season, a Shane Award. Leah Futter, a senior girls player, soccer player of the season. Unam Moga, under 13A boys soccer player of the season. Michael Goodenough, the most improved under 13 boys cross-country runner of the season. Zoe Goodenough, the under 13 girls cross-country runner of the season. Zach Jumet, for hockey, the senior boys A player of the season, as well as the most enthusiastic junior boys player of the season, a share award. Phil McKenzie, the most promising and most dedicated hockey junior boys player of the season, as well as the under 13 boys cross-country runner of the season. Callum Knox, the most improved under 13 rugby player of the season. Ayman Nome, the most improved hockey senior girls A player of the season. Kevin Peel, the most improved under 13B soccer boys player of the season. Gabriela Pereira, the most improved senior girls soccer player of the season. Sophie Rosenberg, an under 13B netball player of the season. And lastly, with our co-curricular awards, is Safina Award, the under 13A netball player of the season. If we could just give all of those one last round. Okay, then I am just going to announce our top 10 academic awards in alphabetical order. If I could just ask you to stay on stage, please. Okay, the first one is Scarlett Ambrose, Alessia Cameron, Leah Futter, Michael Goodenough, Zoe Goodenough, Christina Gouveia, Juliet Griffiths, Eva Yavrievich, Luke Leisha, and Kate Littlewood. And then our top achiever in grade 7 for term 2 is Eva Yavrievich with an average of 89.88%.
for grade 8, Caleb Blechner, the most enthusiastic under 14 player of the season, Share Award. Liam Connell, most enthusiastic rugby player of the season, Share Award. Gemma Ditelezi, most improved under 14 player of the season for netball. Malandi Bucha for rugby, most promising under 14 player of the season, Share Award. Gabriela Liakos, most dedicated under 14 player of the season, Share Award. Andre Madumumbe, most promising under 14 player of the season, Share Award. Mary Magula, for netball, most promising under 14 player of the season. Morgan Martins, for hockey, most enthusiastic junior girls player of the season. Tsohofa Mukoni, for hockey, most dedicated junior girls player of the season. Nibuwani Muchinya, for rugby, most outstanding under 14 player of the season. Alicia Puputa, for netball, most enthusiastic under 14 player of the season. Avuka Renu, for rugby, most improved under 14 player of the season, Share Award. Jamie Russo, for hockey, most improved junior girls player of the season. Luke Stewart Watson, for rugby, most promising under 14 player of the season, Share Award. Yusuf Ismail, for hockey, certificate of achievement. Pablo Profio, for rugby, most improved under 14 player of the season and certificate of achievement. Daniel Correa, for hockey, certificate of achievement. Victoria Davis, most dedicated under 14 player of the season, Share Award and certificate of achievement. Melissa Dubet, netball, certificate of achievement. Claire Hills, for hockey, certificate of achievement. Matthew Joseph, rugby, most dedicated under 14 player of the season and the certificate of achievement. Wanyeli Makanete, certificate of achievement for rugby. Musa Mugodeli, for hockey, certificate of achievement. Vitabo Munama, for netball, most outstanding under 14 player of the season and the certificate of achievement. Finlay McCarthy, for hockey, most improved junior boys player of the season and a certificate of achievement. Reese Smith, a certificate of achievement for hockey. Jack Brown receives Best Under 14 Forward of the Season and a certificate of excellence. Isabel Bullen for cross country, most promising athlete of the season and a certificate of excellence. Greg Davis for rugby receives Best Under 14 Back of the Season and a certificate of excellence. Jaden Hall, she receives a certificate of excellence for hockey. Thomas Nichi Hartley for hockey receives Most Outstanding Junior Boys Player of the Season and a certificate of excellence. Kimon Paces for hockey receives a certificate of excellence. Lexi Paces, she receives Most Outstanding Junior Girls Player of the Season and a certificate of excellence for hockey. Gianluca Solis for hockey receives a certificate of excellence. And last but not least, Lalita Twala for hockey. She receives Most Promising Junior Girls Player of the Season, the Bishop Keynes Cup for the player with the best contribution to girls hockey, and a certificate of excellence. And can we give them And for the top 10 academic awards in alphabetical order, we can now ask that you stay on stage. Isabel Poland, German Ditelenzi, Constantine Fortuna, Renee Kameza, Catherine Long, Kamsochuku Osogo, Luke Stewart Watson, Christopher Ewan, Sophia Williamson, and Joshua Wright. One last round of applause. And our top achievers. And our top achiever in grade 8 for term 2 is Isabel Bulu with an average of 90.88%.
The co-curricular awards for the grade 9s. Isabel Isha for netball, the most enthusiastic under 15 player of the season. Ayal Adikambi for hockey, first team tie and scarf and a certificate of achievement. Isabella Kai for netball, the most promising under 15 player of the season and a certificate of achievement. Ivana Damons for netball, the most dedicated under 15 player of the season and a certificate of achievement. Amolia Carter for netball, the most improved under 15 player of the season and a certificate of achievement. Ron Liebenberg for hockey, the most enthusiastic senior boys player of the season, a first team tie and scarf, and a certificate of achievement. Miles Smith for hockey, the most improved senior boys player of the season, a first team tie and scarf, and a certificate of achievement. Alyssa Jim Stewart for netball, the most outstanding under 15 player of the season, and a certificate of achievement. Lyndon van Heerden for hockey, the most dedicated senior boys player of the season, first team tie and scarf, and a certificate of achievement. Damien Davies for hockey, the most promising senior boys player of the season, the first team tie and scarf, and a certificate of excellence. And Jude Manza, first team tie and scarf, and a certificate of excellence. Okay, could we give all these prize winners a round? the top 10 academic awards in alphabetical order, and please remain on stage. Neil Dunstan, Dominic Finmore, Damien Goldfang, Isabella Leisure, Nikita Nagan, Devon Niger, Jaden Odal, Jashil Ruler, Miles Smith, and Julia Taylor. And the top achiever in grade 9 for term 2 is Jaden Odell. Academics we have, but let's just keep it down. Okay, we're going to go on with grade 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Good morning, college. Good morning. It gives me great pleasure to announce the grade 10 awards this morning, starting with the co-curricular awards. Killian Allen for hockey, a first-team tie scarf. Catherine Riefeld for hockey, a first-team tie scarf. Pedro de Abreu for hockey, a first-team tie scarf. Rebecca Hobbs for cross-country, a first-team tie scarf. John Daniel Kruger for rugby, the most enthusiastic under-16 player of the season. Ubanga Lundu for hockey, a first-team tie scarf, as well as the Ramatenza Cup for the best girls hockey goalkeeper of the season. Bernadette Boyo for hockey, a first-team tie scarf. Keo Vanikur for rugby, the most dedicated under-16 player of the season. Isabella Peel for hockey, a first-team tie scarf. Cole Vermeulen for hockey, a first-team tie scarf. Dylan Wadley-Smith for cross-country, a first-team tie scarf. Connor Dixon for rugby, the most outstanding under-16 player of the season, as well as a certificate of achievement. Camilla Dubé for netball, a certificate of achievement. Bianca Janae for netball, a certificate of achievement. Matthew Hodgkinson for rugby, the most promising under-16 player of the season, and a certificate of achievement. Dorothy Kapemwa for netball, the most improved under-16 player of the season, and a certificate of achievement. Jessica O'Leary for netball, a certificate of achievement. Hannah Bauer for netball, a certificate of achievement re-award. Jamie Lee Graham for netball, the most enthusiastic under-16 player of the season, as well as a certificate of excellence re-award. Selena Yadrevich for netball, the most dedicated under-16 player of the season, the most outstanding under-16 player of the season, and a Certificate of Excellence re-award. Kian Erasmus for hockey, a first-team tie and scarf re-award and half colours. Ashley Monahan for hockey, the most promising first-team player of the season, a first-team tie and scarf re-award and half colours. Sophia Bullen for cross country, a first-team tie and scarf, as well as the following citation. This talented athlete must be commended on being selected for inter-districts for the second consecutive time in her high school career. She placed in the top 20 in the league and ran an impressive sub-5-minute kilometre in the inter-districts at Delta Park. She is easily recognisable on the trail with her flowing hair and relaxed style, overtaking both some boys and older girls in her category. This athlete has made steady progress and continues to give of her best. We look forward to her continued successes in the 2 seasons left in her high school career. It is a privilege and honour to present Sophia Bullen with full colours for cross country. Isabella Lucci-Hartley for netball, the most promising under-16 player of the season and a Certificate of Excellence re-award. And for cross country, the most outstanding athlete of the season, a first-team tie and scarf, as well as the following citation. This talented athlete must be commended on being selected for inter-districts for the 3rd consecutive time in her high school career. She placed 3rd overall in the league and in the top 10 at inter-districts. She runs with a graceful and natural style, making running seem so effortless, and she has an all-round fitness. Adding to her natural talent, she has worked hard and put in additional training to hone her skills. This year, she has also had to balance the demands of netball with cross-country, and yet has still managed to produce excellent results. With 2 more years of cross-country ahead of her, we look forward to her further successes. It is a privilege and honour to present Isabella Lucci-Hartley with full colours for cross country. Michael Pickworth for rugby, the most promising first-team player of the season, a first-team tie and scarf, as well as the following citation. Michael was a true enforcer in our team, always willing to make strong ball carries and stunting tackles. Always giving his all on the field, doing the hard work that is not always glamorous, but the work that would set up his teammates to be in the best possible position to get across the line and score. We are excited to see how he is able to develop his game over the years to come. The college is extremely proud to award Michael Pickwood with his full colours for rugby. Matthew Urban for cross country, the most dedicated athlete of the season, the most improved athlete of the season, a first-team tie and scarf, as well as the following citation. This athlete puts his heart and soul into his running, training and practicing for a full year towards this goal. He has had to face a very large field of much older, physically bigger and stronger pupils, the grade 11s and 12s in his category, and still managed to be placed in the top 20% of the athletes running. No small feat. He is often very hard on himself and must be commended on his discipline, drive, and determination. There has been a noticeable improvement in his time since he started cross country in grade 8, and this is entirely due to his dedication to the sport. With 2 seasons ahead of him, we know that this athlete will go from strength to strength. It is a privilege and an honour to present Matthew Urban with full colours for cross country. I will now announce the top 10 academic achievers in grade 10 for term 2 in alphabetical order. Sophia Bullen, Caitlin Abreu, Ruth de Klerk, Isabella Lucci-Hartley, Leah Ritson, Greg Rouget, Ryan Van Heerden, Dylan Wadley-Smith, Hannah Wright, Delara Yilmaz. And then one more round of applause. The top achiever in grade 10 for term 2 with an average of 97.17% is Hannah Wright.
Good morning, schools. It is my pleasure and privilege to announce the winners of the co-curriculars for 2025 in grade 11. First up, we have Samuel Akers for rugby, a first team tie and scroll. Georgia Bufeli for Vincent Burkhalter for rugby, the most improved first team player of the season, a shared award, and a first team tie and scarf. Milani Buthelezi for netball, the most dedicated under 17 player of the season. Joshua Dupree for rugby, first team tie and scarf. Tendani Feliti for netball, most promising second team player of the season. Paulo Gomez Figueira for netball, most promising under 17 player of the season. Tando Griffiths for rugby, most dedicated first team player of the season, first team tie and scarf. Jonathan Carter for rugby, first team tie and scarf. Candy Kruger for netball, most improved second team player of the season. Michelle Kayandi for hockey, the most dedicated first team player of the season and first team tie and scarf. Snikiwe Babaso for netball, the most enthusiastic under 17 player of the season. Noah Marnowick for rugby, first team tie and scarf. Matteo Mumioni for rugby, first team tie and scarf. Carl Nolan for rugby, first team tie and scarf. Gareth Padilla for rugby, first team tie and scarf. Caden Poltera for rugby, first team tie and scarf. Edward Roper Woodruff for rugby, first team tie and scarf. Tahira Sali for netball, the most dedicated second team player of the season. Nazneen Seedat for hockey, first team tie and scarf. Layla Jade Stewart for netball, the most improved under 17 player of the season and the most outstanding under 17 player of the season. Cassandra Conley-White for hockey, a first team tie and scarf re-award. Morgan Dreyer for hockey, first team tie and scarf, re-award. Gabriella Wills for hockey, first team tie and scarf, re-award. Rayvon Dangala for rugby, the most enthusiastic first team player of the season, half colours. Inacio Gomes for rugby, the most improved first team player of the season, a shared award, first team tie and scarf, and half colours. Karen Kayandi for hockey, first team tie and scarf, re-award, the Seward Cup for the Players Player of the Year, and half colours. Jasmine Taylor, first team tie and scarf, half colours. For netball, sorry. Amy McCullough, most enthusiastic first team player of the season, this is hockey, first team tie and scarf, re-award, and half colours, re-award. And now I have some citations. Cassidy Carstens, first team tie and scarf for netball, most dedicated first team player of the season, a shared award, and Cassidy was an essential part of our defensive unit this season. She showed incredible dedication, attending every practice, even when unwell. Her strong work ethic and constant desire to improve were evident in everything she did. Cassidy was always willing to put in extra time to work on her skills and grow as a player. She was a wonderful teammate, supportive, dependable, and always bringing positivity to the group. Her enthusiasm uplifted those around her, and her team spirit never wavered. On court, Cassidy was a key contributor in turning over possession and intercepting passes under the post, often shifting momentum in our favour. She was a pleasure to coach, consistently going above and beyond what is expected of her. Cassidy played a vital role in our league victory and is truly deserving of full colours for netball. Congratulations. Daniel Kruger for rugby, a first team tie and scarf, the O'Connell Trophy for the Players Player of the Season, and the following citation. Making up half of our dynamic centre during the season, Daniel always left a lasting impression when he took the field to the field. Although he may have been one of the smaller players on the field, you would never know it. Daniel would not shy away from a tackle, and no players made it through his channel with ease. Daniel also showed tremendous versatility in his play, with his jacking ability, effecting crucial ball steals. I think that was tackling, I'm not sure if my rugby skills are correct. Effecting crucial ball steals and key points. For this and much more, the college is proud to award Daniel with his full colours for rugby. Congratulations. Onelena Mojapelo for hockey. A first team tie and scarf re-award. The Seward Cup for the Boys Players Player of the Year. The excuse my pronunciation, Ramadeza Cup for the Best Boys Hockey Goalkeeper of the Season. The GJC Trophy for the Most Outstanding Senior Boys Player of the Season, a shared award. Onelena, the energy of our team, on and off the field, kept the guys focused and motivated. His outwardly expressions of passion were key in keeping the guys in the game. He made countless outstanding saves and was an important part of the team's success. The college is proud to award Onelena with full colours for hockey. Congratulations. Dia Naran for netball, most improved first team player of the season, first team tie and scarf. Dia showed tremendous growth this season through consistent effort and dedication. She attended 100% of the practices and put in a great deal of extra work to improve her game. Dia quickly became a key player in our league-winning team. Her shooting statistics were outstanding, and she was one of our top scorers this season. She played in every match and always put the team first. Dia was willing to adapt her role whenever needed for the benefit of the group. She demonstrated excellent sportsmanship, a strong work ethic, and a constant desire to improve. Her efforts were recognized multiple times when she was named Player of the Match. Dia was a vital contributor to our success and is truly deserving of full colours for netball. Congratulations. For hockey, First Team Client Scarf Award and the following citation. Ponda has remained a constant in this year's hockey side. Her never-ending commitment to this sport is commendable, and she worked non-stop for the betterment of the team. She has a natural ability to find space on the field and always made herself available to help teammates out of tight spaces. Her unwavering work ethic and ability to carry the ball time and time again made her an integral part of the team and their success. And the college is proud to award her with full colours for hockey. Congratulations. Travis Walker for rugby. The most outstanding first team player of the season, a first team tie and scarf, and the following citation. Travis has the natural ability to read the game of rugby effortlessly. He took to his new position of fullback seamlessly, adding attacking flair on the outside, linking with the centres and wingers, or finding and navigating through the tiniest gaps on a counter-attack. His knowledge of the game makes him an asset to the team in all ways. The college is extremely proud to award Travis with full colours for rugby. Congratulations. Ryan Wondrum for hockey, First Team Tie and Scarf Award, 50 First Team Caps Award, and the following citation. Ryan is not an outwardly expressive person, but cares deeply about his teammates. His overheading ability was key in games, and his strong ball-carrying ability was key, especially on the weak side, which created lots of scoring opportunities, which caused havoc for the opposition defences. Ryan is always eager to learn and improve his game, and he too was integral to the team's success. The college is proud to award Ryan with full colours for hockey. Congratulations. Sienna Kaputa for netball, most promising first team player of the season, first team tie and scarf, the Bright Trophy for the best first team's shooter, and the following citation. Sienna made it to the furthest in the district trials, showcasing her exceptional skill and determination. She played in 100% of the games this season, and her dedication was unwavering. She attended every practice, even when she wasn't feeling well. Sienna played with heart, grit, and a consistently positive attitude that uplifted the entire team. She was a vital player, contributing significantly to her team's success in winning the league. Sienna was named Player of the Match numerous times. Her commitment, passion, and sportsmanship make her truly deserving of full colours re-award for netball. Congratulations. And may I ask that we give the recipients of our co-curricular awards a final round of applause. I will now read the 10 top academic achievers in alphabetical order. Please stay on stage when you receive your certificate. Vincent Burkhalter, Matthew Kahi, Inacio Gomes, Lisa Hawthorne, Christopher Jacob, Karen Kayandi, Candy Kruger, Naledi Mashushu, Kazar Minir, Dia Naran, Alyssa Rogers. Oh, sorry, I must note that there are 11 if you are good at maths. The last two had exactly the same percentage to the last decimal point, so we have 11 top 10 achievers. And the top achiever for grade 11, 2025 term 2 is Christopher Jacobs with an average of 92%. Morning College. I'm very proud to announce the top achievers, academics and curriculars for grade 12. Robert Becker, rugby, first team Tyne Scarf Reward. Nathan Alstock, rugby, first team Tyne Scarf and first team Tyne Scarf, sorry. Michael Erasmus, first team Tyne Scarf Award, 5-year participation certificate and 15 first team caps award. Caitlin Ruben for hockey, most improved first team player of the season and first team Tyne Scarf. Kira Lees, 5-year participation certificate for cross country and the first team Tyne Scarf Award. Tedibuli Mangale for drama, a drama badge, which is the equivalent to a first team Tyne Scarf. Zawadi Marti for drama, the special commendation certificate. Ryan Kwana, drama, a special commendation certificate. Zingle Unabebe for drama, a special commendation certificate. Mflana Yoko Neko, 5-year participation certificate. Angelique Wami for Nepal, most improved second team player of the season and a 5-year participation certificate. Leia Brachman, half colours for drama. Shannon Ngola for hockey, the first team Tyne Scarf Award and half colours. Matthew Fisher, drama, half colours. Jackie Lace, drama, half colours. Jaden Meredith for rugby, the first team Tyne Scarf Award, 5-year participation certificate, 15 first team cap award and half colours. Kirantiwe Rampeli, hockey, a first team Tyne Scarf Award and half colours. Jasmine and Tony Skelton for drama, a 5-year participation certificate and half colours. And for cross country, most enthusiastic athlete of the season, 5-year participation certificate, first team Tyne Scarf Award and half colours award. Jared Bauer. For rugby, first team Tyne Scarf Re-Award, 5-year participation certificate, 15 first team cap awards, and half colours Re-Award. Jonathan Beatty, first team Tyne Scarf Re-Award, a 5-year participation certificate, 15 first team cap awards, and the following citation. Jonathan makes up the other half of the colossal centre pairing for the 2025 season. Jonathan was not afraid to have the role of wrecking ball in the midfield. Yeah, I have to read that, wrecking ball in the midfield. He uses his size and strength to great effect on offence, drawing in defenders and creating space for his teammates on the outside. Jonathan also gave the team the versatility of an additional loose forward on defence, not shying away from any tackles or rucks. For his tremendous efforts this season, the college is proud to award Jonathan 4 colours for rugby. Congratulations. I'm Kelly Gagla, first team Tyne Scarf, and the Pentecost Trophy for the Player of the Season and the following citation. Kelly was a true asset to the team this season, with the agility and speed of a back and the strength and physicality to match any forward. He always had an impact on the field. Kelly has a never back down, never give up attitude, illustrated when he chased down a line break to stop a try and win the league final. All this was done in his only season of senior rugby. Is that true, Kelly? It is with great pride that we award Kelly with his 4 colours for rugby. Congratulations. Rugby, first team Tyne Scarf Re-Award, 5-year participation certificate, 15 first team cap awards, and top point scorer of the season, as well as. Connor played a crucial role in the first team for the last 2 years and has left big shoes to fill. Fly half is a position where you need to make split-second decisions that can have a lasting impact on a game or a season, and Connor stepped up to that challenge with confidence. His boot was often the difference between defeat and victory, and he had the vision to know when to run with the ball. For this, the college is proud to award Connor with 4 colours for rugby. Congratulations. Nicole Gasselhofer. For netball, the first team Tyne Scarf, 5-year participation certificate, and the following citation. Nicole was a key contributor to our league-winning season. She was an absolute pleasure to coach, showing determination, adaptability, and genuine sportsmanship throughout. She was present at every game and practice, demonstrating her commitment to both her team and her own growth as a player. Always willing to put the team first, Nicole stepped into different roles without hesitation, even when it meant moving away from her usual position. She quite literally played her toenails off, and that I noticed you. Giving everything she had, every time she stepped onto the court, Nicole played a vital role in transitioning the ball to the shooters and was excellent at reading the game to make crucial interceptions. Her calm, positive presence and ability to lead by example made her a valuable mentor to the junior players. Her dedication, resilience, and all-round impact made her truly deserving of 4 colours. Congratulations. Julian Nichols. For rugby, a first team Tyne Scarf Re-Award, a 5-year participation certificate, and 15 first team cap awards. Julian is a humble and conservative player who always believes that he could have done more or played better. This is a quality which meant that he always pushed himself to be better. And although he may not have always seen it, we did. Julian had a great ability to read a game, especially in his role on cover defence, where he always managed to work himself into the right position to support his team. For this, the college is proud to award Julian with his full colours for rugby. Congratulations. Isabella Peter for Fine Arts. Isabella is a dedicated and highly accomplished visual arts pupil who excels both within the school and externally. Her painting, Apple Worship, was published in Diamond Magazine in 2023, and she earned second place in the Making Marks competition. She was selected for the final gallery and the Rustin Freda Junior Portrait competition, and received a gold diploma for drawing and an ambassador's award at the 2024 Azteca. In 2025, she earned a diploma and the Young Artist Award and placed in the top 10 with commendation at the Radio Arts Festival in both 2024 and 2025. At school, her outstanding designs, drawings and animation for the 2025 production of Macbeth enriched the visual experience. Isabella's consistent, excellent versatility and significant contributions made her deserving of this recognition of full colours for fine arts. Congratulations. First Team Time Scarf Award, 5-year participation certificate, and 50 First Team Cap Awards. Olivia demonstrated unwavering commitment throughout the season, attending every practice and consistently giving her best. Her dedication, maturity, and team spirit made her a standout member of the first team. She willingly played both attacking and defence roles, always putting the team's needs first. Olivia was instrumental in creating opportunities for our shooters, intercepting key passes, and helping transition the ball effectively throughout the court. Her efforts were a major factor in our league victory. Beyond the skills on court, Olivia was a calm and supportive presence. She mentored junior players with kindness and clarity, helping to build a strong, united team culture. Olivia's all-round contribution makes her truly deserving of full colours. Congratulations. Philippa Roll for netball. First Team Time Scarf, 5-year participation certificate, most enthusiastic First Team Player of the Season, and most dedicated First Team Player of the Season shared. Pippa was a constantly positive and committed member of the first team. She attended all practices and played in every match, always giving her full effort on and off the court. Pippa was a pleasure to coach, reliable, respectful, and willing to do whatever was best for the team. She played both attack and defence with confidence and composure, becoming a key contributor on both ends of the court. She communicated exceptionally well, offered valuable guidance to younger players, and uplifted those around her with her supportive attitude. Pippa's versatility, dedication, and team-first mindset made her an integral part of our league-winning side. The college is proud to award full colours to her. Congratulations. Angus Smith for rugby. First Team Time Scarf Award, 5-year participation certificate, 15 First Team Cap Awards, and the following citation. Angus is a player who truly loves the sport of rugby. When he's on the field, he is able to completely shut off the distractions of the world around him and get on with the job. He was a key member in both the offence and defence of the team. He embodied his role in the leadership of the team, encouraging teammates both at practice and on the field. For this and everything else that Angus achieved on the field, the college is proud to award Angus with full colours for rugby. Jack Usher. For rugby, a first team Fine Scarf Award and 15 first team caps award. Jack has the ability to completely unify our team. We started as a group of individuals, and at the end of the season, the team was playing their hearts out for the player next to them. Jack is the kind of captain who always leads from the front, encouraging his teammates around him with both his words and his actions. All of this while still playing at the highest level. The college is proud to award Jack his full colours for rugby. Kayla Baker. For drama, 5-year participation certificate and the following citation. Kayla's consistent involvement in drama over the past 4 seasons has been remarkable, and this year she has truly come into her own as a performer and leader. Her portrayal of Macbeth in the 2025 major production was a stand-up performance that showcased her emotional depth and stage presence. Beyond her performance work, Kayla is a committed and dependable leader in the rehearsal space, where she sets a strong example for her peers and inspires those around her. As drama captain, she's been a passionate advocate for the drama co-curricular program and academic subject, playing a key role in raising its profile across the wider school community. Her dedication, reliability, and genuine love for the craft have seen her grow throughout her school drama journey. The college is proud to present Full Colours Re-Award to Kayla. For hockey, a first team Pine Scarf Award, a 5-year participation certificate, and the Bishop Cairns Cup for the player with the best contribution to boys hockey, as well as the following citation. David is a natural leader and showed his dedication to the team by rescheduling surgery to play hockey. David, we need to talk about priorities. David possesses outstanding good ball skills and fitness, which proved to be essential to the team. He always gave his 100% on and off the field. He has been an inspiration for all the younger players. The college is proud to re-award David with Full Colours for hockey. Congratulations. Matrix, and that is why I always include prepared reading. Luke Besson. For hockey, a first team Pine Scarf Re-Award and 50 first team cap awards. The captain and leader of the team, Luke, played injured. Luke played injured at the Aiken tournament, which showed extreme dedication and was a pivotal part of the success the team had. He developed very impressive hockey IQ, and his skills development was amazing. He led the team towards a first team place league finish and an impressive finish in only our 2nd ever Aiken tournament. As such, we're proud to re-award Luke with hockey Full Colours. Congratulations. Max Curtis. For hockey, a first team Pine Scarf Re-Award, the GJC for the most outstanding senior boys player of the season, shared. Max, the fire leader, not captain or vice, but led by the way he played. His change of attitude showed maturity, was impeccable, and showed dedication towards wanting the best for the team. Max created the most attacking chances for the team and did the most legwork defensively, sometimes making tackles inside the D as an attacking player. Tackles, I know enough about hockey. His ball skills were outstanding, and I strongly believe he should continue playing after finishing school. He was integral to the team's success, and we are proud to re-award Max with full colours for hockey. Natalie Elliott. For hockey, a first team Tyne Scarf Award, a 5-year participation certificate, 50 first team caps award, and the FTC trophy for the most outstanding girls player of the season, and the following citation. Natalie has proved herself to be an outstanding leader, not just as the captain, but also leading with her performances on the field. She was the highest goal scorer in the entire college. Her skill proved essential in securing the team's second place finish in the league. She showed maturity in wonder years, especially through difficult times, and was a solid support structure for the entire girls hockey fraternity. The college is proud to re-award Natalie with full colours for hockey. Congratulations. Julie Hodgkinson for drama. Half colours for fine arts, half colours for fine arts, and for drama, a 5-year participation certificate, and the following. Julia's involvement in drama over the past 4 seasons has been exemplary, and she has developed into a strong and versatile performer. Her portrayal of Lady Macbeth in the 2025 major production was outstanding, demonstrating both depth and nuance. Throughout rehearsals and performances, Julie showed remarkable professionalism, consistently arriving prepared and ready to work, acquired determination, genuine love for the craft, and dedication to refining her skills have been evident every step of the way. In her role as drama captain, she has made an outstanding contribution to the growth and visibility of dramatic arts within the school community. Julie's commitment and steady leadership made her deserving of this recognition of Full Colours Re-Award. Congratulations. Gabriella Muoni for netball, a first team Tyne Scarf Award, 5-year participation certificate, 50 first team caps award, the Gray Trophy for the best first team attacker, and the following citation. Gabby showed exceptional commitment and team spirit throughout the season. She was present at every single game and practice, even when managing an injury. Now here's the difference, managing an injury. When she couldn't play, she remained courtside, always encouraging and supporting her teammates. When on court, Gabby was a key player. Her ability to open up the court and intercept crucial passes played a vital role in the team's success. Her presence made a noticeable impact, and she was an essential part of our league-winning team. Gabby never gave up. Her positivity, perseverance, and sportsmanship lifted the team, and she was named Player of the Match multiple times. She is truly deserving of Full Colours Re-Award. Congratulations. For netball, a first team Tyne Scarf Award, 5-year participation certificate, the Players Player of the Season, the Ham Family Trophy for the most outstanding first team player of the season, 50 first team caps awards, the Hampton Devison Trophy for the best first team all-rounder, the Megan Wellman Trophy for the best first team defender, and that's not even enough. Dakarai progressed to be the 3rd round of district trials, a testament to her talent and dedication. As team captain, she led with inspiration and heart, always showing up for her teammates and consistently prioritizing her practices. She showed incredible versatility by stepping into both attacking and defence roles. Jackerai was always willing to play whatever the team needed her, always switching positions mid-game and truly saving the day when it mattered most. Her selflessness and commitment played a crucial part in helping the team win the league. She was named Player of the Match numerous times and consistently set the standard on and off the court. Jackerai was a vital player and an outstanding leader and is truly deserving of full colours re-award for netball. Congratulations. I think he's been a wonderful example of what dedication and commitment brings to evenings, mornings like this. The rest of the school, I'd like you to congratulate Matrix one and all. We will put 10 academic awards, because they do still make time for that too, in alphabetical order. Kayla Becker, Emily Churron, Alex Dixon, Gregory Ferraz, Kira Lees, Gabriella Muani, Oliver Ritson, Sean Sansom, Sean Rasish, Ashley Teals. And now you have to wait for it. The top achiever, with an average of 97.33. 97.33. Kira Lees.
Will you just all stand up literally just for 30 seconds to stretch your legs? And then we
Yo, no, I need to sit down, bro. Actually, I'm taking a chair. I'm taking a chair.
moving on to the next event is the Service Awards. Before we get to the new leaders, we will still get there, don't worry. If Mr. Vincent can just assist please on stage here. The following pupils will receive a Process Award. So if I call your name, please come up on stage. Stella Barini. 2 claps, remember. Natalie Elliott. Michael Erasmus. Gregory Farag. Oliver Ritson. Sean Sampson. Ashley Tierneson. And Gabriella Vietti. And then it is my privilege today to award another very special award, the one that we all strive towards now. Clearly that red blazer that you're already wearing, you already have, you can't get it again. So just a reminder about the requirements for the Honours Award. A pupil must achieve a minimum of 6 credits across 3 of the 4 disciplines, which is service, academic, sport and culture. A minimum of a Bene Merere to be considered for an Honours Award, and Bene counting 1 credit, Optimate 2 credits. And then a minimum of 4 credits in the remaining 2 of the 3 disciplines, half colours counting 1 credit and full colours counting 2 credits. So the following pupil received full colours for soccer in 2023, full colours for academics in 2024, and today receives an Optimate Merere for her selfless service to the college and the community. This qualifies her for the Honours Blazer. The college is proud to award this red blazer to Emily Cherwell. Okay, that time has arrived. Ms. Kassangena, if I can ask you to assist me with the new leaders announcement.
Good morning, college. Councillors, when I read your names, please will you make your way up to the stage to receive a gift of thanks from us from Mrs. Galanakis, outgoing councillor. And then please remain on stage afterwards. Kira, Ankele, Caleb, David, Jared, Luke, Emily, Constantine, Natalie, Gregory, Nina, Tete, Gabby, Pippa, Cynthia, Sean, Roxanne, and Julie, Armand, Dakara. you can. Today is a day of leadership, a moment to recognize those whose time as councillors at the college is ending, though their leadership journey is only just beginning, as well as to welcome the incoming councillors of 2026. But before we get there, to our 2025 councillors, over the past year, you've shown quiet strength, courage, and commitment. Leadership isn't about a title. It's about choosing every day to serve, to show up, and to stand for something bigger than yourselves, all while managing everything else that comes with the trick. You've truly lived your theme, we shine bright as a constellation. Each of you brought your own light, and together you shone even brighter. Whether leading spirit and unity, nurturing relationships during connect classes, covering gate and break duties, or showing up with energy at weekend events, your impact has been felt both in the big moments and in the consistent, quieter ones. You led with heart, reliability, and an eagerness to deliver your efforts with thoughtful attention to detail. And we noticed. As a team, you stood out for your willingness to help and your commitment to every part of college life. As Jesus teaches in Matthew 23, verse 11, "He that is the greatest among you shall be your servant." True leadership isn't about prestige or power. It's about humility, consistency, and lifting others up. On behalf of Mr. Liebenberg, myself, and the staff at the college, we thank you. Thank you for your passion, your dedication, and willingness to give of yourselves. Your legacy is one of purposeful service, clear growth in character, and sincere support for those around you. And for this, you should be truly proud. It was our privilege and our honor to walk alongside you this year. And as you move on, we wish you the very best. Carry the lessons and leadership skills you've developed with you, because they'll serve you well in whatever comes next. I'll leave you with a quote from John Quincy Adams. "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." And you all most certainly did that. So thank you. And as they take their seats, I ask you all to give them one last round of applause.
So we move on to what we've all been waiting for, the announcement of the new councillors for 2026. Just note that they will be announcing no particular order, no alphabetical, no numbers of votes. It was just completely random. So I will call up the first outgoing councillor, and they will announce one individual new councillor, hand over their councillor badge, a certificate, a rose, as well as a Red Bull. Don't worry, it will be explained later. And the new councillors for 2026. And in the new councillors, you must remain on stage, please. So Fifa, you're up first.
Congratulations, Sienna.
I'm proud to announce your next councillor for 2026 is Travis Walker.
Congratulations to Jonathan Carter.
Congratulations to Alyssa Raju.
Congratulations to Christopher Jacobs.
I'm proud to announce your councillor for 2026 is Layla Jade Stewart.
Your next councillor for 2026 is Karen Kianti.
I am incredibly proud to announce new councillor for 2026
Establiso Ndlozi.
I'm proud to announce your next councillor for 2026 is Candy Kruger.
I'm so proud to announce that your next councillor for 2026 is Matthew Cargy. I'm so beyond proud to announce that your next councillor for 2026 is Tahira Sali.
I'm proud to announce your next councillor for 2026 is Gabriel Duarte.
Congratulations to Gabriela Reyes. I'm proud to announce another councillor for 2026, Tando.
It is with great honor that I announce our next councillor for 2026 is Claudia Pickle.
It is with great honor and pride to announce your next councillor for 2026 is Nadedi Mishora.
Congratulations, Ignacio Groves.
Congratulations to the Jim Ryan Wondering.
I'm very excited to announce the next councillor for 2026, Lisa Hawthorne. I'm proud to announce your last councillor for 2026 is Morgan Dre.
Let's give another round of applause.
Good morning, college. Good morning, Brother Gabriel, Sister Shaw, and Mr. Benson, Ms. Galamakis, staff, and pupils. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Our renowned words from Helen Keller. At the beginning of the year, we stood before you and introduced our year for 2025. We shine bright as a constellation. We spoke about Aristotle's idea that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, and we reflected on our inner conflict with the significance of our actions, wondering in a universe so grand, if anything we do really matters. But this year, working with this incredible group of counselors, we learned that it does. It not only teaches us that we can shine bright as a constellation, but also that we can learn so much more and can do so much more, but also that each person's efforts are invaluable.
Yes, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Yes, each galaxy is much more magnificent than any single star. But without those parts, without each individual star, it would be nothing. Each person brings something irreplaceable. And we are so lucky to have had the opportunity to share our councillorship with people who inspire us every day to be the best versions of ourselves. Thank you for giving your all, for fulfilling all your duties with a smile, always offering to help and being daily reminders of what true leadership looks like. Stargazing reminds me of the cyclical nature of life, how each change is not an ending, but a continuation. It has been the greatest honor to serve as your head girl.
And it would.
And while we are sad to be passing it on, we are so excited to be handing it over to the more than capable councillors of 2026. To the incoming councillors, congratulations. You are here because everyone believes in you. You can do it. We cannot wait to see all that you accomplish. Step boldly into this chapter. Lead with heart. Support one another. Good luck. Shoot for the stars and shine bright.
Councillors of 2026, you may be wondering why you're holding a can of Red Bull. And while it may not be so clear to you right now, by the end of your time as leaders, it will be a lot more obvious as to why we want to give you a boost of energy to kickstart your journey. You see, Red Bull isn't only known for their drinks, but also for their support for extreme sports, for testing true limits and pushing beyond the impossible.
They're known for supporting people who dream, achieve, and inspire. And in that way, being a leader at De La Salle Valley Cross College is somewhat like being a Red Bull athlete, a person who flies high. There's only one problem though. You're going to need a little more than Red Bull to give you wings. I want you to take a moment to look at the people standing next to you. These are your wings. These are the people that you fly with.
So good luck, save that Red Bull for a time when you really need it, and just know that the whole college is proud of you.
And we can't wait to see you guys fly higher than ever.
So moving on to our heads for 2026. Your deputy head girl for 2026 is Gabriela Ruiz. And your deputy head boy for 2026 is Matthew Kai. Your head girl for 2026, Lisa Hall. the councillor pledges and the candles. Seems one of the candles went missing in the darkness behind the church. The pledge that you are holding is pocket size for a reason. This is something that's going to be in your blazer pockets for hopefully the rest of next year. And a couple of our councillors this morning took it out of their pockets and it looked, yeah, put it up. Thank you to everyone who's had something really special. So the candle that has been lit signifies that their tenure as school leaders has started. So this pledge, guys, we're going to do it together. And on three, I'll help you with the first bit. So 1, 2, 3. I will endeavour at all times
to uphold the name, honor, and tradition of my school, to constantly my duty at all times, to assist my teachers and fellow pupils to the best of my ability, to be honest, reliable, enthusiastic, and respectful, to maintain a high standard of personal conduct, to put service above self, to observe the rules of fair play without bias or favoritism, to be an example to my fellow students, to uphold as well as enforce the code of conduct, to encourage a sense of spirit and unity among all people of science.
Let's give him another.
You can take those
out your candles and just put them on the table as you take your seats, but maybe you place in your pocket. And remember to meet outside of the foyer for a photo of
you keep moving it. I delete
Voy a
Harris, Brother Gabriel, Sister Cheryl, and for joining us this morning, and to all of our staff, parents, and of course, our pupils. This really is a moment steeped in tradition, and so I'm just so grateful for the way it was so respectfully done. And I'd like to take this opportunity, first of all, to thank Mr. Liebenberg and Mrs. Casson-Jenner. There are times when a badge that is so small can really weigh an incredible amount, and Mrs. Casson-Jenner and Mr. Liebenberg provide a lot of support to our councillor group. So thank you very much for all that you have done and all that you continue to do. And then I would also like to extend my deepest gratitude to our outgoing councillor team. I know a lot has already been mentioned, but you really have set the bar high with your spirit, with your dedication, and with the new initiatives, ideas, and many things that you've introduced. And I've seen the way that they've inspired pupils from the junior school right up to the high school, because this is what legacy is all about. And these are the type of things that will be remembered for a long time. It is the fruit of your labor. And under the leadership of Amkele and Kira, congratulations all for the sacrifices that you have made, the goals that you've achieved collectively, and for a job well done. And now it certainly is an honor to welcome and celebrate our newly appointed councillors. You will be blessed by God, because you have been entrusted with a profound responsibility, and I just pray that you will be rooted in integrity, that you will always give of your best, and consistently choose the path of truth and righteousness. As we've heard before, we need to know that leadership is not about privilege or position. It is about service, especially within a Holy Cross and a Lasallian context. It is about caring for those around you, forming the example, and often placing the needs of others ahead of your own ambitions and your own desires. The badge you now wear is not a symbol of pride alone. It is a daily reminder that your role is to guide, to support, and to inspire. The very word counsellor means exactly that. It means to counsel, to offer wisdom, encouragement, and be the source of care to those who need it most. Everyone here today must also be reminded that leadership is not the task of a select few. Every one of us is called to be a leader in a different way and in our own unique way. And this is done by the choices we make, the kindness we show, and the way that we bring out the best in each other. As Mrs. Casson-Jenner rightly pointed out, leadership is not necessarily about standing above others. It really is about lifting others up. In the year ahead, I hope that through the work of this new councillor team, we will see unity over division, that we will see sacrifice over self, and that the decision-making that reflects our core principles of our school and our faith is shown in the work that they do. So I encourage you to let your actions echo the teachings of Christ, ensuring that every person that you encounter feels valued, respected, and cared for. St. Francis de Sales, who had an influence on the life of Saint De La Salle, said, "Nothing is so strong as gentleness, and nothing is so gentle as real strength." And this is also reflected in the writing of Henry Nouwen, who wrote, "It is not easy to be gentle and kind. It takes courage and strength to be tender in a world that often only rewards toughness." So as you step into this new chapter of leadership, I pray that you have the strength to be gentle and the courage to be kind. And may your actions reflect a heart that is soft rather than hard, because that is service, that is counsel, and that is true leadership, which will be blessed by Christ. So congratulations to you all. We look forward to a year ahead where service, care, and example will shine brighter than any badge ever could. Let's bow our heads. Let us remember that we're in the holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this special moment in the life of our school. We are grateful for the gift of leadership, for the hearts that are willing to serve, and for the hands that are ready to work for the good of others. Lord, we lift up to you our newly appointed councillors. Bless them with the wisdom to make good decisions, courage to stand firm in what is right, and humility to serve with love and care. May their actions always reflect the Spirit of Christ, who showed us that true leadership is found in service and true strength is revealed in gentleness. Bless our entire school community, staff, pupils and families. Help us to see the good that exists in one another and to work together for unity and purpose. As we go forward, may your Spirit guide our steps, may your love fill our hearts, and may we always be reminded that in every small act of kindness and sacrifice, we are living out our calling to be your obedient disciples. Mother Bernarda, St. John Baptist de la Salle, hail the Holy Cross, and live Jesus in our hearts. In the name of the Father, and of the Son. Thank you very much, and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much, Mr. Benson. And folks, before I dismiss you, parents, could I please ask you, if you are parked on the road, to quickly go and move your car before you celebrate with your daughters and sons. Shalkara, the municipality are here, to actually tar the road. So you don't want them to go anywhere, otherwise we'll need to wait a long time again. So if I could ask you to quickly do that, please, if you have parked outside. And then please come back and celebrate with your children. And for the rest of us, if I could please ask you to stand.
Ignore the wrong date.
Grade 11s, you may go. Grade 12s, you may go. Grade 9s and grade 7s, you may go.
Grade 9 and 11 you may go. I still have to pack this beauty away. My child. What the fuck? I got a feeling in me. God, I got a plan. I'm gonna zoom in